Hey everybody, welcome to TC 349 Client-Side Web Design. My name is Jeff Ciardo and I will be your instructor and your host for the next semester as we cover almost every aspect of modern web design. And that kind of brings me to my design all the things mantra or meme. And that's kind of what we're going to be doing in this class. We're going to be designing all the things. And that includes everything from knowing how to build out our HTML and write good markup. We're going to learn a ton of CSS. And CSS is cascading style sheets, and that's what allows us to add interesting style and visuals and all sorts of interesting things to our website, so it's not just plain old text. In addition to all that, we're going to learn how to design content in this class. So we're going to work on what's called IA, or information architecture. And we're going to do things like wireframing and card sorting and all sorts of other content exercises so that we have good material when people come to our site. Because just as good design is important to a great website, good content is also very important. You could have the slickest Web 2.0 style website, and if you have really garbage content, you're going to have a flop of a website. So it's important to get content good right off the bat. So in addition to all that, we are also going to cover a little bit of JavaScript, and we're going to use JavaScript mostly within the framework of jQuery. And we're not going to get into that right now, but jQuery is a JavaScript framework which makes interacting with the DOM, you're going to be hearing DOM a lot in this class, so we might as well define it right now. DOM is the Document Object Model, and that's basically the API of the browser. So when we're dealing with JavaScript in the browser, we're mostly going to be interacting with the DOM. And HTML and CSS fit into the DOM nicely as well. And as we get further on into the semester, I'll explain this a little bit more. But there will be a little bit of jQuery, a little bit of JavaScript. Don't worry if you don't have any experience in a programming language. I'm going to assume most of you don't have an experience in a programming language. So this will be pretty basic JavaScript stuff, but it'll be just enough to get some interactivity in your websites. So on top of all that, we're also going to cover things like color theory, so we know how to pick good colors for our websites. We're going to cover things like grids so that we can make our websites proportional and make them look good to the eye, make them look pleasant to the eye, and everything in between. So this is going to be an all-inclusive class. We're going to start from the very beginning and get you guys writing really solid HTML, really solid CSS, get everyone on the same foundation, and then we're going to start building from there. So expect to do some really cool things this semester. We're going to build a few great websites. We're going to learn a ton about modern web design, including mobile, including all sorts of different things. So get excited and get ready for a great semester of design. So looking forward to seeing what you guys can come up with this semester, and looking forward to the first week.